My name's Abby, and I'm in the teen unit at Camp Collins.
My name is Credence. This is my third summer on staff.
Camp is probably my favorite place in the entire world. Camp is a place where I can go to totally be myself and not who anyone else wants me to be. And I get to be totally goofy and proud that I'm goofy, and a lot of the staff is the same way that I make really good friends with the staff. And they're just really supportive people, and it's a place where you can go to be supported and be loved and just have fun, straight up have fun.
I think there's such a strong pressure, especially when you get into like those middle school and teenage ages, to really want to impress every single person and want to feel cool. And so you're just constantly self-conscious about how you're acting and wondering if what you did was the right decision or not. And what the wonderful thing about even silly stuff like zany campfire and singing silly songs and doing ridiculous acts on stage is that the campers are not the punchline of the joke, it's the counselors. It relieves so much pressure from them because they can see, hey, the person that I look up to so much is a total maniac and is totally comfortable with who they are, and that's the standard for who they want to be. If they want to impress anybody, if they want to live up to anybody, it's the counselors. When kids are at camp, going through the days, just being constantly active, not having a lot of time to just sit down and like rest. We obviously have horizontal time for that, but it's just constant, one thing after the other that you're up for doing. Like a wonderful thing happens. You just start to realize I'm not worthless and I can do things. I can go out and do stuff that I had never even dreamed of possibly doing.
I love the challenge course, absolutely. I love the challenge course because you get to kind of like see where you stand, like, and a lot of it's a team activity, but when you're up in the air, kind of sitting like on the giant swing, you're sitting up in the air and you're like, okay, I have to take a deep breath, and all you can hear is like your own thoughts, and you're like, okay, here we go. And it's absolutely terrifying, but it's so much fun.
This is freaking amazing!
I just become so much more alive and so much more myself, or at least the myself that I want to be. And I just create such a greater appreciation within myself.
Camp has absolutely helped me change and grow. Camp has totally helped me become my own person. Before I started coming to camp, I was really unsure of who I was and who I wanted to be and who other people wanted me to be. And as I got to camp and as I met other people and kind of got along with the staff and everybody who was just involved with camp and the camp community, I found that everybody was like their own person, but also like they were definitely part of the community, but they knew who they were as a person. They knew who they wanted to be and why, and they were themselves. They didn't change for anybody else, and they didn't adapt for any reason, and I absolutely loved that, and that totally inspired me to be my own person.